Yeah, we got some interesting clouds, but I don't think the rain's going to be coming here. The storms seem to be circling around us, so let's get on with the video. This is Lily. Lily's a new puppy. She's 8 months old. She's been with us since last November. And you remember Rosie from last year. So now I have 2 poodles, not just one. Can't just have one. Sasha's still with us. He's had a rough spring in the health department, but he's still here. And Elizaveta, who I don't think you've ever seen. She's my other cat. She's his actual sister, half-sister anyway. So, yeah, kind of ugly clouds there. I don't hear any thunder anymore, though. There was thunder a few minutes ago. It hasn't rained here, actually, in over 2 weeks now, and it's very, very dry. It's also been very, very hot, and I just got the garden in yesterday. 20 bags of soil later. I'm still a little low on soil, but that's okay. All these weeds you see, this is catnip here, and about 1 million white icicle radishes came up on their own. So, well, here comes my neighbor. Yeah, he's not sure if he should keep walking, I think. Okay, I'm gonna cut out for a minute here. Okay, we're back. I don't know where I was. That was a few minutes ago. Most of the weeds are actually catnip and white icicle radishes that reseeded themselves and came up. So what I'm going to do is pull them out and lay them on their side and let them turn into straw. That's what I did over in that part of the garden there, and it worked out pretty well. And then I'm going to plant some more white icicle radishes because last year I did notice we cut down on squash bugs quite a bit. So anyway, got my new camera here. I don't know if you can hear me very well. I finally figured out I have a new computer because my old computer quit and also wouldn't work with this camera. So I think last year I ended up taking a lot of videos on my phone, and I don't like doing that. So yeah, this is a camera I got a couple years ago, and I wasn't really fond of it, but it's the only working camera I still have except for my phone, so we're going to work with it, and it does work with the new computer. Like I said, it wouldn't work with the old computer. So anyway, this is a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin vine that I bought, and here, this is full of Duchess seeds. That one's full of Duchess seeds. That one's full of Duchess seeds. What's Duchess? I think it's a larger short vine pumpkin that is highly resistant to powdery mildew. That's all I can remember about it. But I had a lot more of those seeds than I had of Corvette, which is my favorite. Favorite is right here. The only place it is this year, because I didn't get that many seeds. For some reason I got a ton of Duchess seeds and just a few of these Corvettes. So let's see, what else have we got? These are my Bush Champion cucumbers. That is Melrose pepper, those two. And here's something I bought before I could find the Melrose peppers. I started to panic because all I could find was, what are these called? They're a sport of Melrose. Giant Marconi. So I have one giant Marconi, which is very similar to Melrose, so I'm not worried about anything. And here is a tomato that I have never heard of before called Pink Queen or German Queen? I don't know. What's it called? German Queen. Over there is a Galahad that I grew myself. A couple Galahads I grew myself because they don't carry those in the garden center yet. And they do have the right kind of disease resistance for this area. And this is a beefsteak tomato. Let's see. Should I show you my pastas? Let's see. have a whole ton of new hostas under the tree here. Let's see. And there's Lily, little lily pad. Yeah, hi Lily. Hi, here's Rosie. Yeah, hi Rosie. They think gardening is silly. Okay, these are not new hostas here. That's Summon Substance I planted last year. It was almost dead. It was a garden, one of those big box garden centers, and they hadn't watered it in about 3 days, and it was sitting in the sun. That one too. And that one. And there's one out here. They're doing very, very well now. Got a succulent garden going there. And there's a new hosta, I think that's called Guacamole. There is Frozen Margarita. And there's several others. I'd have to look at the tags. I'll forget by next year. Yeah. I'm going to empty out the... Yeah, hi Rosie. Yeah, I'm going to empty out the ponds and start all over again because they're all mucked up. So, the only other interesting thing I've got right now, no, it will not always look that way, so stop it. Right here. This is a pumpkin that came up from a jack-o'-lantern from last year that I threw out here. And there's more pumpkins, of course the usual marigolds, and even more pumpkins back here. Ooh, they're kind of getting no sun. That's not good. Let's push that down over here. Well, whatever. There. Okay, so, just watching Rosie and Lily being watchdogs at the gate there. Okay, well, anyway, that is it for this week, and I will see you next week.